All right, here we go. I asked for it and I have received. This is the most upvoted user suggested build on the last Hades 2 video, so this is what we're going to be going for. It's certainly not bad, but it is quite a list of things to ask for. I will do my best. I will do my best. So Rapture Ring, which is Aphrodite's cast, pull enemies in. Supernova from Apollo, and apparently being requested the Pommet a few times. Then we want to get Gale Force from Demeter, Rousing Reception from Hera, Glowing Coal from Hestia. That's already 5 different gods, by the way. Lucid Gain, I guess, for a duo unlock, but I don't even know off the top of my head which duo we're talking about. Boreal Gust is the duo boom between Demeter and I don't even know who. It's basically, yeah. And then there's some, what they're calling extras, but baby, I'm going to call half of that stuff extras as it is. I will do my best. They didn't even list a weapon or an aspect, interestingly, here. I feel spoiled now because we get to pick whatever the heck that we want, right? So I guess what I'm going to do, aspect of Momus for this, because Momo is very strong. We like the Momus, basically, and it kind of suits well for a big cast build. Kind of surprised they didn't ask for Poseidon's instant Omega cast thingy here, but what can you do, I guess? We got to set up our cards, which I have not actually touched yet, so I guess we could potentially discuss this a little bit. We definitely want origination with this bad boy, but how do we want to do it? I don't even know. We need 2 more for origination, so maybe we're doing that. But if we do that, bit of a problem. Turn that off just so we can have on Divinity, get higher rarity casts. I guess we're going to need a lot of rolls for this, that's for sure. There's no doubt about it. You definitely don't want to turn off the Furies. I definitely want the Omega cast damage for this. And oh yeah, why do I have the levers on at all? I don't even know. Turn that jazz right off, and we'll go this way instead. Shouldn't need the levers, although that does decrease the dual boon chance because we have too many 1s on at that point. So maybe we'll have to think about this differently here. Or is it the 2s that I have on? It's the 2s, isn't it? Okay, it's the 2s. Never mind. Okay, so maybe we will have the levers on. Okay, sure, we'll go the levers route. All right, so we have Divinity. We have the Queen on for extra duo boons. We'll see what we can get. There is a tall order here, but I guess we're going to start with Aphrodite's keepsake. We're going to do 4. We don't have the Titan on, so magic could be a problem early on. Will it be? Won't it be? We'll have to see, I suppose. We'll do some amount of fear. We won't go crazy out here, though. I certainly don't want to hinder the build asked for by our delicious viewers, so I guess we won't do so. So we'll just do something kind of small, kind of spicy like that. Let's have at it. Boreal Gust, I'll admit, I have not used very much. That is the quirky Aphrodite duo. Hey, what do you know? Boom. So it's 25 damage every 0.85 seconds. I mean, I'll take it. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, yeah. I have not played since that sprint-only run, as you can imagine. All right, get them out of here. I already took a small hit, but we'll be okay. Don't worry about it. We don't have Artificer or anything like that, so away we go. But yeah, Boreal Gust, I haven't thought very much about at all. It's not really something I seek. Okay. I left the Sorceress on, right?
It's done.
It's my fault. I'm just getting bonked left and right. So Poseidon is not on the docket here for the build, so I guess we're not going to take him. I don't think we want to roll very much here either, so I guess we'll just grab Selene. I can't promise I'll get everything, but I will try. So 5 gods is a bit of a problem in this game because in Hades 2, if you don't know, and Hades 1 for that matter, once you get 4 different gods boons, the game will not offer you more gods naturally after that point. So if you want to get different gods, I should say. So if you want to get more gods boons, more different gods boons, you're going to have to use their keepsakes, basically, or something else quirky will have to happen. Sure. Wolf Howl. Whatever you say, my friend. All cast build all the time. Yeah, there's actually a lot of different ways to play this. I considered an aspect of Persephone for this, but I mean, I like cast builds, so I'm actually pretty down for this. I just hate to disappoint. So when I get a list of, I mean, this is very average of like suggested builds. So when I get a list of like, just get these 18 different boons and 4 duo boons, it's just like, well, let's be reasonable out here. So Zeus is not in it either, so I guess we're gonna go ahead and skip Zeus. We haven't used much magic so far because most of these early chambers just die from one Omega cast, basically. And it's actually working out pretty good, I gotta admit. Pretty good. All right, send them back. I definitely did not want to consider the unseen. I'm sure we'll be okay. Especially now that we got a little bit more max magic. Heffy's not on the docket either. That is the first mini-boss, so we don't have to take it. Ooh, it is a bit dangerous, though, because we might get offered the mini-boss versus the shop in this chamber, as a for instance. Which means that... You know, that means that we're either not taking a mini-boss, or we... Come here now. Or we're not taking the shop. We gotta pick one, right? We hate skipping the mini-boss because it's a guaranteed boon of practically a god of your choosing. Practically. You know what I mean? We could make it work, though. But yeah, thank you so much to Elijah for suggesting it. Thank you all for voting on it. There are some really cool ideas out there for sure, Z's. Some of them, again, were very difficult to abide by, but that's okay. Wicked Thrasher is very strong. We take.
Fine work
We take.
Always.
Yeah, Zeus got offered on the door, so I guess we're not going to waste our rolls trying to work around that. Instead, we'll just pray that the shop helps. The shop did not help still. We have one boon to our names. Poseidon. It's probably not really worth palming this that much, especially with Nectar on the door. What can you do, though? Ooh, eggs. I like eggs. I like seeing eggs. Quick chambers, you gotta like it. Come on now. Rapture ring +1, baby. Send them away. Grab some more max magic here on the left. Okay, I'm gonna use the Omega attack here so that we're okay. I mean, I considered trying to make it a cast-only run. But that's a bit much. That's a bit much. It would just be slow, you know? It would just be a bit slow. Still no new gods, huh? I really don't want another palm on it, because it's severely diminished returns right now. You can't get the damage that high on Aphrodite's cast at all, really. Let's just assume that those doodads on the other side are already dead, hopefully. These guys from Oceanus, the spinners, actually deal a surprising amount of damage. Whoa. Friend, whoa. Still not over yet. We'll go to Arachne here. So cast damage would suit us wonderfully from Arachne. However, we have that problem now. We want to use the keepsakes. You know what I mean? Ooh. We did get it. I guess we'll see if I can even keep it before I bother considering. Now, Hermes... Nothing is listed from Hermes that they wanted me to get. So therefore, I will take this and just pray we get one of the gods. One of the gods? Hephaestus? We did not get any of the gods. Just to be clear, if you don't really know how the god pool works in this game, or the Hades games in general, I'm not going to buy a palm. What did the second one do? The first one brought it to 35. This one brought it to 45. Wait, is it a flat 10 for every single palm? Oh, that's actually not too bad. There's not even any diminishing returns. Oh, wow. I did not expect that. What was I saying? Forgive me. If you don't understand how the god pool works, I can explain. I probably haven't talked about it that much lately. I mean, I kind of just already mentioned it lightly here, I guess. Please stop hitting me. Once you receive 4 different gods' boons, they have made up your god pool. Whenever you pick up any god's boons, they have entered what we call your god pool. Once your god pool has 4 different gods in it, the game will no longer offer new gods on like doors and in shops. Now, it's possible to get offered multiple new gods, say like 2 different gods in one chamber, when you already have a 3 god pool, because the game doesn't like look ahead or anything like that. So that is a possibility. So let's say you enter a shop and you got boons from Aphrodite, Hephaestus, and Hestia already. It could offer you like Poseidon and Zeus inside of that shop too at that point. And it's very possible. So it's possible to wind up with more than 4 different gods' boons, even naturally. Now, if you do pick up 5 different gods' boons at a point, that still is your god pool. You know, no matter what, that is still your god pool. So the game will offer you between those 5 different gods at that point. Even if you get 6 or 7 different gods' boons, that is what's going to happen. What do we want to do here? Who do we want to go for now that much? They really... I feel like I've already let them down, leaving Erebus with 1 boon. Boreal Gust is kind of like mentioned a couple of times, I guess. Plus, it's good for origination. So I guess we'll go Demeter. What is this duo boon that they're mentioning with Apollo here exactly? They mention it with unlocking it with Lucid Gain. So I kind of got to remind myself here. Oh, that's how you get Boreal Gust. Oh, that's what I forgot. Oh, duh, Dan. Okay, never mind. Ignore me. So they really wanted Boreal Gust, but it might be a challenge. Wait, do we still have the armor? We do by 1. Holy crap. No yarn for us. I don't think, unless we really want to up Gale Force, but kind of whatever, I guess. Kind of whatever. Rapture Ring is not my first choice for a big cast-focused build, but I gotta say, it's actually pretty good. It's actually working out quite well so far, because the Omega Cast is actually dealing the majority of the damage, right? The regular cast is kind of just there for the purpose of gathering the enemies to make sure they get hit by the Omega Cast, right? So, think about it, their plan kind of working out right now. You know what I'm saying? Might even be one of the better options. Oh, there goes the armor, though. I tried my best. I didn't really consider the scarf. Yeah, I mean, I feel like it wouldn't really fit what they're asking for. So now we have to roll. Try to get Gale Force in here. Thank you. There we go. It went from 4 to 8 damage. Nice, huh? I don't know if this door could be anything of use, but we'll check it out. Okay. So we have origination on the cast alone, so that feels pretty good. At least there's that.
Let's see what we can find.
At least we got origination, baby. Hey, now, stop that. We will go to the shop. Please give us any of the gods that they've requested here. Did not give us any of the gods that they've requested. Yet again. And what's his name's on the door? Hefe, but that's okay. We can roll that away. Saved breath? It's really not that useful. Now, I actually don't know what they mean by making your cast faster here, but I'm going to take it. Because I don't think it means that you're casting your Omega Cast any faster. I'm going to go ahead and skip all that stuff, save our money for the final shop potentially. Hey, hair is part of it here, so we mostly want rousing reception, I suppose. We don't really want to roll for Apollo there, because that's a bit dangerous. You know? Were we able to cast through that Omega cast charge? I mean, sorry, dash through that Omega cast charge? I mean, I tried to do it. I didn't realize that you could do that, though, if that is the case. We're gonna have to try that out in a moment here, though. Because that really spices things up, if so. So, rousing reception was requested. That's the quirky cast boon from her. Oh, we actually got it. I was gonna say, it might get tough. Your cast damage any foes as they join the encounter wherever they appear. On spawn damage 100. Now, I've barely used this boon. Wow, it works. I'm learning new things every day still, I gotta admit. Every day. So we really want Apollo as our 4th god right now. Glowing Coal was requested from Hestia. She might be the one that we're gonna have to skip, if anything, right? It's just 1 boon at least. You know, so if we have to put on Apollo's Keepsake in Morning Fields, which we probably do, so be it. This is actually pretty interesting already. I gotta remember to actually put my cast down before the enemies come out here, by the way. Yeah, I don't use rousing reception very much. So I was actually kind of curious. Does it, like, apply the effects and everything here? Still not even sure, even after that. How's our health? Yeah, I could buy it. Let's see if Narcissus is on one of these doors or something. Stupid Steam. It looks like it just deals the damage. It doesn't actually apply the effect of the cast at all, as far as I can tell.
What's in this one?
Oh man, being able to dodge after casting is huge. It's actually quite big for me. Now I'm gonna buy the health, I think. That could actually be a big deal for... I'm already strategizing in my head for, like, the higher fears and stuff with that. Fascinating. Possibly incredibly strong for Aspects like Persephone, aspect of Mel too, probably, for the staff. And this one too. Old Momo. There are more. Hello? Rousing reception, I'm not very impressed by. I think it needs to do a little bit more. What do y'all think? So basically it just hits enemies for 100 damage as they enter, and that's at epic. No palms or anything like that. It says your cast damage any foes. I guess they kind of got to say that because something has to do the damage to kind of illustrate that you need to have your cast down is probably why, right? My thought was just like, you know, is it the cast actually dealing the damage? But it just kind of feels like its own separate thing for the most part, in reality. Okay. There's Rousing Reception. Yeah, I feel like it would be fine if it did apply. Well, actually, would it be too strong if it applied the effect of the cast? So with Demeter's cast, it would freeze enemies as they enter? Ooh, that would be really strong, wouldn't it? Well, let's see. Dying Wish, Hereditary Bane, Sweet Surrender, Local Climate, Prominence Flare. I would go and palm, like, Rousing Reception? I guess I won't. Let's see if we got any of the gods that we already have here at least. Nope. I feel bad. Rousing Reception. Okay, well, that was the most interesting one. It's 30 more damage now. Elijah, I'm letting you down, huh? It's okay. It's not the first time I've let someone down. Just ask my father any day of the week, you know what I mean? Woo. God, I love this aspect. It's so strong. It's ridiculous. Like, we barely have anything here, right? I don't even have a magic regen boon. Whoops, I kind of dashed away there for some reason. Bonk. Send her back. Rousing Reception, taking out all the little guys as we go there, too. Okay. If we want Burial Gust, we have to get Apollo. We don't really need the magic regen, but yeah, we'll take his, we'll still take his Lucid Gain boon anyway, just for the purposes of it. So Apollo, come help us out, would ya? No. Onward we go. Oh no, I forgot my water. What am I gonna do for my throat here? I don't even know. There's actually a few boons that they requested from Apollo, which might be hard to have happen. But I'll keep the dream alive. I'll keep it alive, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's weird because I realize that I've never done this. Not this strictly, I guess you could say. Not even for Hades 1. You know, I think I would ask, but I don't think I, like, took a list and tried my best to fulfill it. But I'll admit, it's kind of fun. Could make for some interesting moments if we actually pull some things off later on in the run, right? Nam. Yeah. I don't know why I'm unhappy to see her. It should just be looked at as free money, right? But for some reason, you know, she ticks me off. You know what I'm saying? Don't ask me. It's just the slow spawning of the enemies, you know? Something about it. She brings it upon herself is all I can say. Who are we shipping Nem with, if anyone? Ooh, Nem plus Eris. It's like the perfect combo. But then, who gets Mel in this little sandwich, you know what I mean? I mean, we can take a triple dipple with them, maybe. It wouldn't be so bad. I think we could handle that, right? Come on, let me in. Mel could be the bologna in that sandwich for surezies. Nem hangs out so close to Odysseus, you know, in the crossroads. I wonder, is there a reason? Is there a reason behind it, maybe? Then again, Eris ain't too far either. Nemesis from Charon, there you go. Bonus move and weapon speed, 25%. Don't think Saved Breath is really gonna do anything here, but it does sound funny. Makes me use my Hex less often, potentially, if I actually bother to use it. There's Apollo. Both mini-bosses off there at the same time, so definitely need to do Apollo here. Okay. Very well done.
No blood
Is it just Lucid Gain we want? If we want the duo, then yes. Supernova is something else that we want. We don't need to rarefy it, so we're just going to take Lucid Gain for now. Like, there's no point in rarefying it. Apollo's not on the door, so we're hoping Echo will give us Apollo as well here, please.
Hi, Echo.
Pretty please.
Hi.
There we go. So we're hoping for Boreal Gust from this. We will settle for Supernova. Boreal Gust, boom. While standing in Cyclone, you randomly fire gales every 0.3 seconds. There we go, there we go, there we go. Hey, we're actually bringing it back here. We're only lacking a couple of the major things. You know, local climate would be interesting here, and is one of the requests. It's no Supernova though. No Prominence Flare. Hereditary Bane, Dying Wish. I don't think those were important boons for the theme of the run ever anyway. Because wait a minute, yeah, I think they may have been... Now that I think about it, I think they may have thought that Rousing Reception would apply Hitch, but it does not, I'm afraid.
More miasma.
I'm afraid it do not. I can understand why you might have thought that. Like, because the old Hera cast, you did apply a Hitch to everything. Ah, okay, chill, everybody. There are just way too many dudes out on the dance floor right now. Chillax, my friends. Oh my god. There's no way I didn't swing any of it in that time. Wait, what reward did I try to pick up here? The max magic. God, I just got bombarded. Give me that too. Okay, my friends. This is why I haven't been able to beat 50 heat again yet. I've still only beaten it the one time. We came crazy close a couple times. It's because I didn't know about the dash thing on the Omega Cast. This is going to be the time where y'all tell me, how could you not know that? I knew that on day 3. No. No one tells me anything, though. I'm left in the dark. I'm left on my own devices. Okay. Don't touch the thorns. They're going to make me lose the deity on their own. Okay. We're still in it. We mostly want local climate.
I accept this message.
Really want local climate. Frigid Sprint kind of helps with Boreal Gust if I understand it correctly. While standing in Cyclone, randomly fire gales every 0.3 seconds. I guess it would be nice, but
Let's see how this goes.
it's not on the list, you know? There we go. Local climate. Your Omega Cast deals bonus damage and follows you even as you channel it. Now,
Set.
is that really a good thing that is going to be following us around? It's a bit problematic. Is there anything of interest around here? It made a noise. Guess not. So, do we really want that? How does that work with this aspect, too? Oh! I never really thought about it. The orb stays on top of Mel? Oh. Now we really want Supernova, then. Because we really need a bigger area for it. Perfect images, whatever. Come on now.
Infinite possibility.
Uh-oh. Do it again? I'm gonna do it again, please. Come on, though. Blinding Sprint really doesn't do anything besides apply daze, I guess. The attack we do have to use from time to time. Do I want Blinding Sprint, though? I mean, daze is an effect that isn't useless, you know? It makes enemies miss sometimes a little bit, I guess. The sprint speed doesn't really matter.
Sure thing.
I think I'm gonna take that, though.
Here's the
We
go.
do have Wicked Thrasher. Let's see. There's Mirrored Thrasher, too. Wow. We do have Lucid Gain, so that shouldn't be a problem. Spend, spend, spend. Okay. Hex charges up automatically. Not going to bother to read this too hard. Using the Hex makes you impervious is actually quite nice, I think. You know? Hex is larger. After using your Hex, the next hit from your attack special or special deals critical damage. It's actually not too bad, right? Let's go that way then. I really wish there was just health in that chamber, though. You know what I mean? Alright, I think we have the levers on at least. Alright, with my newfound information here. Learning. I was prepared to dash. Damn, Serby. Damn, Serby. What happened, huh? Okay, that was bad. Got greedy out there. Thought I could just sit there, I guess. Let me dig. Okay, my friend. There's food from digging there. Finish him with an Aru. Oh, I tried to. I came a little late, though. Yo, that's pretty good, right? They said they're not sure how local climate interacts with glowing coal. Glowing coal is the boon where you throw your cast and it lands somewhere else. How does that interact? I don't think I've personally seen it. I'm not sure what happens if you charge it like that. I think I've had it with a Howling Soul, and it just ruins local climate in terms of it doesn't follow you anymore. I think that's the case at least, but I'm not 100% on that. Am I actually worried about dying? Probably not. Chaos could help in a few ways, but not many. Just a couple ways, really. No other god keepsakes. I don't think... I mean, we could put on Hestia's, but that's sort of just a mess, and we're missing so many other boons still, too. I really would love to get Supernova for more area there, too. Channeling faster would probably be nice. I'll take it. How's our health looking? I'll take that. I'll take the Witch's Mark, too. I think that's convenient. It might not stick to Chronos if we're taking extra chambers here, but that's okay. That's okay, too. Droplet will probably be all right, though, at least. Oh, on the random Hades 2 front, another player has actually cleared 55 fear already, believe it or not, with Aspect of Medea. It is Foolish. The player Foolish. I'm sure you can search it here. Ooh, this is kind of convenient. Wait, how does this work with Afro's cast? Do enemies continuously get dragged in? They do not, actually. It's good for local climate, though, and / Boreal Gust. Since I'm always in the wind now, I suppose. But yeah, so if I walk into an enemy, it doesn't look like it drags them in, unfortunately. Which it should probably do, right? It should probably do that. Skip Daddy for Witch's Mark. Wait, is that how that works? 5 chambers? Is that how it's work, or is it actually combat?
Daughter.
No, I'm not sure. Boldy!
Thank you for...
Yeah, I'm mostly just worried about making sure I don't make a fool of myself now. But yeah, so anyway, Foolish has cleared 55 here. Aspect of Medea. Absolute wild run. Go check it out. I will not be reacting to it, I'm afraid, this time. But I highly recommend you go peek at it. Search on the tubes. You know what the deal is. Check them out. Boded said that, you know, they're a player that they've looked up to for a long time. They learned a lot about High Heat from, so it's nice to see the community kind of come together like this, isn't it? Isn't it? Oh, so Prominence Flare now. I might skip it in honor of Supernova if we can. I don't think it was even ever offered when we were looking at his boons earlier, by the way. Pretty sure. We have no rolls here, though. Supernova! 50% bigger before it expires. Let's go, baby. They asked for a few pops on it. I shall attempt to deliver them.
Let's begin.
Yo, this is actually more than just legit. I think we got a little unlucky in Erebus, but it actually really came together. I was teasing about how many different things they asked for, but it wasn't bad. It wasn't really that bad when you think about it. Come on now. I'm actually really loving the local climate combo in particular here. Hey, well, Supernova, they said Supernova, so that's what I'm going to do. 74% bigger now. We're going to skip the money, though. We'll skip the money. Come on now. It seems like it's kind of going back to the whole dashing thing while casting the Omega. The game's kind of inconsistent when you can and can't do that, I've noticed. Like, certain actions, certain Omega channels, you can do it. Certain ones you can't, it feels. Or rather, you might have to wait for like a specific timing or something like that. I'm namely thinking about aspect of like Charon for the axe. If you don't time the dodge really well for while you're channeling it, it just cancels the channel altogether. And there's probably other instances too like that, I'd imagine, but I'm just not certain off the top of my noodle. But damn, we are destroying. This giant AoE is just amazing, actually. Okay. Might not get any more chambers here, but we mostly fulfilled it. There was no Prominence Flare. That's okay. Prominence Flare would kind of just cause us to not be able to recast as often. So I think, I don't know, I could go either way with it, basically. I could take it or leave it. Take it or leave it. I kind of forgot we even had Mirrored Thrasher here. Oh, come on now. Woo, baby. Gotta love it. You gotta love it. Only one exit. Okay. How much money do I have? I do have enough. So we can buy Apollo here still. Sweet Surrender was on the list. So it's either we go for Dying Wish / Hereditary Bane or Prominence Flare now. Well, we saw what it's like without Prominence Flare. So if we can get Prominence Flare, why don't we try it? If we can. Oh. I see. We did not against Prominence Flare. I somehow got the most exceptional legendary boon in the game without even really thinking about it. Literally, I did not consider it. So I guess, yeah, straight up. We will make some kind of use of it here, no doubt. So. Okay, Chrono. Okay, that's one phase down, baby. Try to send him back here. Slow things down, no need to worry. So with Mirrored Thrasher and Exceptional Talent, I don't even know how many Omega attacks we're pulling off, honestly. Does that equal... Like, are we doubling a double here? I'm not sure how that works. So it might be kind of stealing the show right now, but I don't think you turned it down. You know what I mean? And Lucid Gain is just working too perfectly as well. Oh, I think I kind of broke the cast there or something. Lucid Gain is just carrying us in terms of magic. We don't even have to think about it. Come on now. Whoops, I think I accidentally dropped a regular cast there. Did we cast it yet? There we go. It's a bit slow, that's all. I'm trying to watch to determine... Whoops. I did manage to drop an Omega attack while dashing there, actually. Can you just do it with everything and I've been bad at the game? Maybe you can just do it with everything. Alright, buddy. You with the clock hands and everything. You gotta relax, my dude. There we go. Wow. Absolutely destroyed him. Still had full health somehow? Definitely took some hits. Oh, life tax. Damn. Damn, that was strong. Yo, Elijah? Thank you. Thank you for the suggest, you know, because it worked, baby. Boy, did it work. Okay, so unfortunately by the end, the attack did practically as much as the cast damage. Is that really true, though, we think? Is that actually true? Wait a minute. The Omega attack is separated from the regular attack, too? Oh, if you add them together, then it did significantly more. Meanwhile, the casts were combined. Do we believe that? I don't know if I believe it. The DPS meter is a bit hit or miss. It doesn't always display things correctly. So I don't know if I believe this as being 100% accurate, because I feel like the cast should have shown a lot more, personally. Also, I feel like that's just not enough numbers. Like, this doesn't actually... Usually, when you win, there's just more damage on there in general. So I wonder if it's not counting the Omega cast or something correctly. I don't know. Maybe from Momus or something like that. But there you go. That was quite excellent, I will say. Boreal Gust. Get on there. Get that cast on there. I mean, after that, like, Local Climate was really cool. I think it actually made the run really good. And look, like, Boreal Gust did a surprising amount of damage. Once again, I kind of don't believe. Did Boreal Gust really do more than the Omega attack? It might have, because we didn't really use it till the end there. But yeah, I don't think... I feel like the regular attack didn't do 52k, personally. Supernova was actually kind of cool. Yeah, I mean, pretty straightforward stuff there. Oh, the Droplet had like 3 seconds left on it. Oh, Life Tax did have some health left on it, too. There you go. Hope you all enjoyed it. You know the deal. Like, comment, subscribe. I can't, you know, I'm not going to do like the very next build that you all suggest, but I'm totally open to you suggesting them. As long as they're as cool as this one, I would love to hear it. You know what I mean? But if you like this, make sure you leave likes and comments and crap, because that helps me actually know, you know, what y'all are interested in. And maybe I'll do it a little bit sooner than we think then. Anyway, hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video.